All right, coming up, we all scream for ice cream. Still ahead on Good Morning Connecticut, why this ice cream we're about to show you could have a lot of people screaming support for local farmers here in Connecticut.
Analiese Paik with us, coming up.
When you think of summer, ice cream most likely comes to mind, but when you think of buying homegrown local foods, does ice cream really make the grocery store list? Well, my next guest says it better. Analiese Paik is here now from the Fairfield Green Food Guide, and we're talking about ice cream in just a bit, but before that, we're going to talk about a contest going on your website right now.
Yes, there is. There's a nationwide contest called America's Favorite Farmers Market Contest.
Okay.
And I would urge anyone who enjoys the wonderful farmers markets that we have here in Connecticut to log on to my website and just click on this icon to vote for your favorite farmers market.
All right, and also you mentioned there is an event going on today.
There is a wonderful event put on today by the Citizens for Easton, and it's an Easton farm tour. And the Easton Garden Club has put together this wonderful map, and there are over a dozen farms that people can visit today free. So just go to the Firehouse screen, pick up your map, and then go on a wonderful trip today. The weather's perfect for this, and take the kids.
And there's a good reason to tour farms, right? I mean, especially for the kids.
It is. I think kids don't understand where their food comes from sometimes. Some kids can't even identify vegetables. That's probably less prevalent here in Connecticut, but it's still a wonderful experience for them to walk out there and meet the farmer, get to know the farmer and understand what they're growing, how they're growing it. It's fascinating. It's like a little science lesson, too.
And speaking what the farmer's growing, what the farmer's making, I see here this is the farmer's cow. This is local ice cream.
It is. It's wonderful. The farmer's cow has brought us milk, cream, eggs that we can get at retail. Unlike the farmer's markets where you have to go someplace special, this is available to anyone who shops in a supermarket.
I've seen it in the supermarket. I have not seen the ice cream, but I have seen the milk and some of the other dairy products.
You probably didn't see the ice cream because it just came out.
It just came out.
It just came out. It's available only in Stop and Shop right now. And so this is made with the same milk and cream, and these have no growth hormones in them. They do not use antibiotics routinely. They pasteurize it at a very low temperature, so the flavor is really rich and delicious and super fresh. So you have ice cream like...
what do you have here? We've got six cartons of ice cream.
Have you had your coffee this morning?
Well, I don't do coffee.
You don't do coffee?
No.
Okay, so how about
Well, I
vanilla?
like coffee, but the caffeine makes me jittery. So.
Oh, okay, so then we'll stick with, how about vanilla?
Vanilla.
This is Hey 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 Vanilla, and every one of their ice creams was named by a Connecticut citizen.
Okay.
They had a naming contest.
Oh, that's fun.
And then they picked the names from the bunch, and the winners got...
Do I get to sample this?
You get to sample this.
Right here on the air?
You do. 3 months worth of ice cream of their choosing, 20 pints a month.
Hey, hey, hey. This is delicious. Creamy, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
It has a very nice flavor.
Yeah, and the ice cream is very dense. It's not one of these heavily whipped, really light ice creams.
Right.
It's more like the gelato style where it's dense.
Yes, so, I sprained my wrist lifting this.
So this is really decadent ice cream. This one, the black raspberry moo, and you can tell the flavors are on the lids. You see each lid is a different color. Was named by a 90-year-old woman. Oh. And when they went to deliver her ice cream, she had an ice cream party for her friends.
Oh, that's got to be a great story for her, you know, especially going to the store. Now, you mentioned no growth or no hormones and very little antibiotics used. So that, of course, is green. But there's another matter of being green when you buy local. Maybe you can explain that to the viewers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When you're buying local, you're voting to preserve farmland. This farmer's cow is owned by a cooperative of 6 family-owned dairy farms, and together they own 10,000 acres, 6,000 of which are used to grow the cows and have pasture, etc. The rest is preservation of wetlands and woodlands and watershed. So when you're buying the local ice cream, the money is going back into the local economy, and those farms that may have been at risk of being lost to development are not. So you're voting for farmland preservation at the same time.
And that's important here in Connecticut because you hear people complain about the fact that we have limited green space and, you know, more and more development happening all the time. So this is a way you can keep that from happening.
Absolutely. You don't have to go and donate anything. Just buy a wonderful, delicious premium product that has no artificial flavors or anything added. As a matter of fact, with the cookies and cream ice cream, they couldn't find a product that met their specifications, so they had to go to organic cookies and cream.
No kidding.
Yeah, in order to get They did not want any artificial flavors, any artificial colors. There are no preservatives in here, all natural stabilizers. And it's from scratch. There's no industrial base in here. It's entirely from scratch, and that makes a premium product.
I see you brought even
More spoons.
So during the commercial break, I think I've got to
You're
try
gonna
that cookies.
dig
and
in?
cream.
Wonderful.
I'm very curious
I'll go
after
there
you said
with
that.
you.
Organic cookies in there. I love that.
Yes.
All right, Analiese Paik, thank you for coming in this morning and sharing
you.
this new information about this Connecticut ice cream. If you want any more information or a link to Analise's website, go to ours, WTNH.com. Just click on the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section. And still ahead.